The main bad guy's voice was funny.
He's South African.
South African.
You were saying his accent was weird too.
It was weird, but it was kind of cool though in the movie.
Cool, but like some of the stuff.
I just okay. Well, welcome anyway to spoilers thing.
Pilot spoilers thing.
We'll see if you guys like us doing this, and we'll do it more often if you guys like it for movies that we want to talk spoilers. Because generally for the reviews we don't like doing spoilers, except for Seamus talking about Colin Farrell with the piano on his back, and I can't believe he would spoil that.
Really
so
spoiled that movie for everyone.
We're always constantly apologizing for Seamus because of that spoiler.
The Total Recall remake.
Total Recall,
I didn't see that.
Well, you missed the piano running.
Well, I spoiled it for everyone, so if you want to see the video on it, then feel free. I feel explained 100% of that.
So,
actually.
yeah, one of the reasons why I'm doing this is because the last couple movie nights I've had to cut out us talking about spoilers, so I figured we'd just make a separate video, kind of an add-on to this for spoilers for those of you who want to hear our spoilerly opinions. Yay.
Awesome.
Yay.
The ironic thing is there's not a ton of spoilers for this.
There aren't crazy tons of spoilers, but there were a few things that we wanted to talk about. I wasn't sure if we needed
Elysium is a giant health pack.
It is a giant health
It's
pack.
Halo.
For everyone.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Rated E for everyone.
Well, they demonstrated that those machines can do anything healing-wise. As long as the brain is still active, you can still,
as long as you still have brain function.
I can't believe they brought Kruger back. Like, when they killed him, I was like, holy shit, they killed him pretty quickly. Yeah, I was like, fuck.
Showed his
You can't tell though, he had those 2 metal plates in his face beforehand.
Yeah.
In the trailer, he doesn't have those metal plates.
Well, yeah, I never really thought about that. I forgot they had that shot of him, like, where he's like, hit with the sword and he's all wet.
Yeah.
Like, I forgot about that, so I thought they, like, legitimately killed him.
They showcased his death scene. He got his death scene. He got his face blown off by a grenade.
Yeah.
It was just like completely, like they slowed it down. Everything, his face just like blood everywhere. It was crazy.
I was eating popcorn so hard at that part.
You were popcorning?
I was like, oh my god.
Cool, man, just got to turn you on or something? Apparently.
Yeah, a little bit.
I bet
you don't see that type of gore in movies.
Much. Not too often. That was like a drive. Like
that was like the drive headshot.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But
insane.
I wonder if there was an after the credits scene where we saw the sword recovering from that fall.
It's like it's like repiecing back
and it just pieces itself back.
Oh yeah, well, it was getting pieces like taken.
It's
like,
a citizen.
Out. Because it's a citizen now.
One of the robots picks it up and brings it back. It's citizen, I will save you.
My brother, I will not let you fall.
Yeah. Well, when he's swinging at Matt Damon there on the little bridge thing, there were chunks falling off, like of the sword, or chunks getting. It was like that butcher knife slide took to the tree outside.
Oh yeah, it was just
losing
pieces left and right.
Yep.
Yeah,
it was pretty crazy.
What did we think of Matt Damon killing himself? This is what Seamus saw.
Spoilers.
Well, it's one of the things. Like,
that's what the series will be called. This extra add-on, dude. Spoilers.
Like, why couldn't they just put him in the machine? Like, was his brain?
No, they had a line of dialogue that said, you won't
they made sure to say like there's no.
I figure his brain was fried after the.
Yeah, the people writing it knew that
people would be like, well, why don't they just put him in the med bay again? He'll fix it.
Because he was like, if you do this, we won't be able to heal you.
No med bay will heal you.
Well, the other thing I wanted to know was like, at the end of the movie, they have these giant medical ships with like a shit ton of those machines on it. Like, wouldn't it be easier to try and steal one of those rather than try to make everyone a citizen?
I don't think it had heal machines on it, did it?
Yeah, it did. It had tons of them. Yeah, they showed it. They had tons of them.
I was like, for some reason I thought they were taking them to Elysium.
No, I was like,
they just brought down. It was pretty much big hospitals that they brought.
I figured it'd be easier to like try and steal one of those rather than try and make everyone.
Well, they were on Elysium though, so I mean, you have to get to Elysium, and they showed how hard it was to get to Elysium in the first place. Although the ship with the guys coming to save Matt Damon, I mean, they got on Elysium pretty goddamn easy. Like, they just flew down there and, like, fly around and give them the runaround. We'll run around with guns. Like,
once the no-fly zone was lifted.
I think they had, weren't they, like, otherwise occupied at that point? Or was it just...
I don't know, not really.
Just a way to get them in there.
Yeah, like, I mean, it seemed a little too easy, them getting on Elysium. At, I guess that was, like, the third or fourth time that Elysium kind of had been breached. The other 2 times they demonstrated, there were fucking bots there in 2 seconds.
Yeah, they were.
The only thing that seemed different was maybe it was at nighttime. Maybe they should just do nighttime runs on Elysium every single time.
quick.
But are you just making faces this entire time, James?
Huh?
Hey, man.
No.
Hey, man. What were you saying about Jodie Foster?
Jodie Foster died.
Yeah, she didn't really have much to do.
She didn't have much in the story, but then she got stabbed in the throat.
The only really point she had was kind of like to kick off the whole just the entire reason why Matt Damon had the shit in his head. That was her story.
Yeah.
You know, development was that she was just a person who kicked that off, that storyline. And then after that, she was just like dispensable. So slice
They
her
could have
neck.
put her in the machine. Like,
They could have put her in the machine.
Maybe they did. Maybe they did.
Citizen. Next slice.
How long do you think Kruger's brain had been like? I mean, like, how long do you think he would have been dead by the time they threw him in there? He'd have incredible
at
brain
least,
damage.
like-
He'd have
Might have
incredible
been,
brain
like-
damage unless they completely like
would have
fixed
had
that.
terrible brain damage. But can the machine fix it?
He had pretty bad face damage.
As long as the brain is active, probably. I
Yeah.
don't know. They can fix. Yeah, they can just fix all that up.
I guess,
That's
yeah.
just the miracle
If
working
anything,
machines.
you would think it would restore anybody's like anything. Like they.
Yeah, after they showed the facial reconstruction, I mean, you can
that machine can
anything's
do anything.
possible. That was.
It seemingly
crazy.
fixed any brain damage he would have had from lack of oxygen.
Yeah, he would have definitely had some brain damage.
Well, maybe he
they
did
were-
have brain damage because he went kind of fucking nuts at the end.
They were still on the ship when like he died, and then the ship crashed, and then they had to get him off the ship and bring him to wherever, and then put him in the machine. Like,
Yeah.
it wasn't like 2
hours.
minutes. It was at least like a half an hour, probably. I would imagine.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Indeed. Face blown off. I actually almost missed that because they brought out the check like right then.
That and when Matt Damon shot the guy trying to run away, and all his
With the
limbs
chem
just
rail,
blew
with the
off.
chem rail gun.
Chemrail gun.
That was-
All of his limbs just blew the fuck off, and that was it for him.
That was amazing.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
There's a couple different tase scenes.
Yeah, that was pretty crazy.
Good old tase scenes.
I thought it seems like that Kruger guy was just. It was pretty funny how crazy he was. I thought that was pretty great.
Some pretty funny lines too.
Yeah.
Well, there's an interview.
There's
I
a
was
lot
watching.
of flipping off too.
Yeah.
There was a lot of just.
They'd like do something and they just flip them off.
They were just throwing grenades at one
They're
point, just
throwing
flipping
grenades,
people.
they're
That seemingly never got old because I laughed every time somebody flipped somebody off.
That must have been their little thing.
Or just like when he was getting really frustrated that they couldn't find Matt Damon, he's like, "Fuck you, find him!" Like, you know, I can't remember.
Fuck you, man.
Yeah.
Find him.
It was like weird.
South African accent was pretty
Yeah.
cool. South African.
See if the African. Oh, there's something I was gonna say, but I can't remember now.
Close your fucking eyes.
Yeah. He was telling the little girl to
Oh, yeah, the
close
little
her fucking
girl.
eyes.
Close your fucking eyes.
Close your eyes. Close your
The
fucking eyes.
meerkat story.
The meerkat story. That was a great character development there.
Yeah, great character development.
That little girl didn't have much to do outside of like that
Right.
scene and then
Outside
nothing
of,
else.
like being relatively dead for most of the movie, and then they saved her.
James, do you think that machine could have cured gingivitis?
Yeah.
That would have cured
What about the Black Plague?
The gingivitis?
No.
Could it?
Not-
Wait, no, wait.
not
Does
the
that
Black
mean we
Plague.
can save Marley now?
We could say Marley.
Yeah.
Marley's brain's probably been dead a little bit, but I mean,
He's been dead
it's
for
probably
2
intact.
hours.
We can save him.
Thank God for that, man.
Oh man.
Amazing. Well, that was pretty much
Yeah,
it.
go see the movie.
Spoilers wise, we really liked it, and hopefully you guys liked that. If you liked this spoilers thing and you want to see us do it more often, just let us know, and we will do more. So, okay.
If you don't, we're canning it.
Yep. You'll never see it again if you don't like it, and you don't let us know.